Hello and welcome back to EPL, the EPL America season, and it is the second final of today with our EPL tournaments. Of course, we just had Parisi three-peating like Michael Jordan, going 3 for 3 in Division One wins, but we also will have a very good matchup here between ODDIK and the Red Canids. This matchup last happened when when both teams were in the Americas RMR, and that did end up being a W for ODDIK. This time around, though, ODDIK had to go through the lower bracket as they had faced each other again in the upper bracket final, and it was Red Canids taking revenge. So this ODDIK team will have a difficult task at hand. They beat Canids in the consolidation final, as you can call it, but Red Canids have been looking really strong, and it is something that overall I am really happy about with the Brazilian CS at the moment. You have Jesus, you have teams performing a lot better on the major right now than most teams expected, or most viewers expected, and it's all because sort of this foundation of the Brazilian CS scene is starting to become a lot stronger, with of course these teams also at the helm. We have ODDIK's pick first. It's a good map for both. It's pretty much a good map for a lot of people in Brazil, or a lot of teams in Brazil. It is a Nuke. ODDIK will start it first. So Red Canids, not the shabbiest win rate on this map, as they will have the opportunity to start on the CT side. It's Nithon already with the first, and Knight is able to trade. I think it's pronounced Knight, because I called him Nati before, but I think in Portuguese it's pronounced Knight. So you guys can decide which pronunciation you'd like. And then we'll work with that, shall we? Gonna be slowed down quite a lot. As the lineup for ODDIK, ooh, they're getting very close to this A-bomb site. It's looking quite vulnerable with just two defenders here. One spot on the outside. Venom Zera is gonna go down to Knight, and ooh, a double kill, but Destiny and Hearts out. Oh, Knight. A 4K. He feels like Batman. He's at home. And it's Davideus, one of the better performers in the EPL series this tournament. But can Knight start it off with the ace for ODDIK? Of course he will. Knight. What a kickstart to the game, man. ODDIK getting round number 1 on the board. And he gets his ace. That is one good start. Several sheep cost at 2 a.m. It's not quite 2 a.m. where I live, but hey, it's vibes. I also have lost my voice a bit, but it's gonna sound good when I start yelling. As we only have Nithon, of course, who had the who had 1 or 2 frags. I think it was only the one. Buying the dig, seeing if he can do some damage, but small chance against the Mech 10 Ponter. I like this. We haven't seen this strategy much in the European tournament. Having one player on T side save in a full eco. You gotta be confident that the opposition doesn't carry any weapons in the force buy, otherwise that could be a bit of a problem. But he has his armor, he has his util, just hasn't bought a weapon. Why should he? He's got his teammates ready to go. Knight's beautiful one tap again. He is sharp at the start of this game. 6-0. Can it be more? It's gonna be a couple of eco frags. Hardzao with the hard Zeus. Knight trading on to him. Oh my goodness. Knight back-to-back aces. Oh, imagine Imagine, I think they're gonna let him hunt for it. Pulls out his Glock. And the Molly. It's two players that are at the direction that he's aiming at. A back-to-back ace would be a ridiculous way to start the game, but he has to plant the bomb, so he can't go hunting just yet. I think they'll send him forwards. And now as Red Canids, do you just purposely run into someone else? Or do you give him 2 aces at the start? Quite a big decision to make. But, Knight is not getting lured in by the beautiful siren sang songs of those eco frags and a possible lost AK. He's gonna play it disciplined. ODDIK, they know they got the good start. No need to throw away an AK. As he still does die, but AK is saved. Now given into the hands of the CTs. We got a Zeus. We had an ace already. We nearly got 2 Zeuses, by the way. They were both set up with the Zeus. Spoiler gang already sleeping. Yeah, probably. It's vibes. It is vibes. Nithon. Looking to retreat somewhat. After his thrown util. It's the wall of smokes on outside and ODDIK having 0 presence on inside. That could become a problem later on. Although I think for now, oh wow, they will both walk into Hearts. Ow, who gets a triple kill from the top boxes. ODDIK, that round just disappears. Someone snapped their fingers with a couple of gems on their wrist. And all of a sudden, it's Red Canids who just make human dust out of ODDIK. That was a very quick round. Oh my goodness. That was something. Well, still nothing decided yet. Still nothing decided yet. But, yeah, guys, watch out with the emote spam. Our Nightbot is very strict today. Well, it is on this part of the channel. Ooh, Matios has a good grenade thrown, and Hardzao is going to continue his opening frags. 2 for 2 now. As pressure on outside is still increasing. Woody over the top fighting Hardzao now. It's a pretty important 1 versus 1 here on outside. Niton tucks in just in time. Woody is able to go for the rotate, and he might have slipped the net here. Niton knew Woody was there, and now you see him looking over towards Garage, but ran away. Haunter, he hears them coming. The Galil not good enough for 2, though, as Davidus finds collateral on the players exiting ramp, and now it's all on Woody. A 1v2. Davidus getting some great frags, and getting the double there is pretty damn crucial for the rest of this round. Otherwise, it would have been a clean 2v2. And in a clean 2v2, I'd give the advantage to the T side. And I don't think I'll be the only one. But now Woody has to find his hatchet. He's gonna walk in. He needs to break a window. He needs to make a sound cue. He will. And there's one player already down here. Woody is gonna get caught. Destiny will easily be able to find him. Red Canids go 2-2. Are there still major matches going on? Or are they all finished? Oh, they are all finished. Hey, so we're the only live game now. Hell yeah. It's vibes. My pick'ems are still somewhat saved by Cloud9. I think there is still a very, very slight possibility I'll get 5 correct. But it's looking pretty dire. Not gonna lie, it's not looking good, fam. Oh, oh no, turtle disconnected. Oh, that's... Is that gonna be a round call off? Because I don't think he died. 30 seconds left. I think ODDIK are just gonna not deal with this because it's an eco. Right, it is a full eco turtle. He hasn't gotten any kills yet anyway. And he's rejoined in time. So I think ODDIK realized that in this specific round it didn't have much influence, although they do get 2 very good kills. Hardzao gets his, well, ace. Do we call this an ace? Can we call this an ace? He got everyone killed. I mean... I'll let you guys be the judge if that was an ace or not. Shall we? Well, Woody gonna drop 2 flashbangs in and a nade. Ooh, Knight dropping off of the heavens. Oh my goodness. He brings hell with him. It's a triple headshot again for ODDIK. And again for Knight. He's just carrying these rounds on his own. He's 12-3. Davideus and Nithon. Yeah, you got the op on outside, but you just got dodged completely. You will be able to save it. Knight and Woody both gonna go down. Matios and Turtle are both on 0 frags. Well, all of those frags right now are in the pocket of your boy Knight, who is having an amazing game thus far. And I know we're only 6 rounds in. I know, but he's rocking at 2 kills per round. Which... I'm not confident that he will be able to continue that. And if he will, I'll probably do a backflip or something. It's crazy start. He is just... It's not like all these kills are like luck or eco frags or whatever, right? It's like he's on T side. He's entry fragging these kills. Damn sick. Red Canids, how do you deal with that HUD play? Zhao, be pushing, and Davideus. Ooh, he's gonna be under pressure, wasting a lot of bullets already, spraying through the smoke. Still, he finds 2 kills. Hunter able to trade, and with 3 players, they march on onwards toward the B-bomb site. The window's already broken, so they know someone must be near secret. Knight opens the door to hopefully... Well, he hoped he could catch someone running away. And a bit of an unorthodox bomb plan. Possibly to cover the sprays through the smoke. But maybe that was on purpose for the post-plant setup. Let's see if ODDIK have a way to actually play this plant. In a 4v3. Oh, and the CTs are already very close. There's a lot of time, but Ponter is able to trade up to the first frag, and that's a double kill. Knight, of course, he gets another frag. That's on the AWP of Nithon. And now Destiny has no faith left. And we could have asked the question, do you believe in Destiny? But he himself did not believe in the clutch. ODDIK taking back the lead, taking back the momentum. Most importantly. They let Red Canids get 3. A couple of very strong rounds from them. Very quick rounds from them. And ODDIK is playing with pace today. I like it. We're seeing some fast-paced CS. Me versus the bot in chat. Yeah, Destiny on the saved M4 has posted himself up towards heaven. Yeah, just about the quickest rotate spot. You have the long range fight. You know, you can get the Deagles to distract close range if they decide to go to the top bomb site. You'll at least give yourself a bit more space. Hardzao. Gonna be close range with the USP. But ODDIK, they don't go fast-paced every single round. They know that there's a bit of a danger in rounds like this, and Nithon can be that danger. As Nithon finds one kill with the DEEK, Matios trading quick. We're still on board with Knight, who thus far has made it very easy for our observers because he has been getting all of the kills. Taps upwards, it's Destiny with a double, and it is indeed that close range distraction, those long range kills. And now from up the vent, Hardzao would pop out like a snake from a vase. Oh, he has the Zeus as well. Time is starting to run really low, actually. They still haven't picked up the bomb. What is ODDIK doing? ODDIK, this round's gonna be over. Hardzao, he just needs to flee. Oh no! Turtle is gonna jump in the vent, and the round is done. The Zeus long range does miss, but Red Canids, he managed to win it, and by a Destiny double kill, that's gonna be enough. A bit stumped there, the ODDIK boys. Forgetting they lost track of the bomb there, which usually not quite the most advantageous for your team. Forgetting the bomb on Nuke, though, is a common practice. Just want to reference you with the G2 forgetting to defuse. Smokes on outside again. This time ODDIK will not act on it. And I think Red Canids haven't quite been conditioned to fully cover the outside walk. They're just sort of like, yeah, we'll deal with that later. A lot of players inside, and it's gotten very close. Destiny, some good moves while shooting. Great moves. Get him on Dance Dance Revolution. Now it's going to be a high score for Destiny. Getting himself a double frag, hitting every step, every note. Woody and Matios already half HP by the grenades, and it's looking like another round for Red Canids, especially if Nithon adds one up to that. Matios taken out of the round. Destiny getting himself a third. Woody will be able to stop that that advancement. And Woody now is... I don't know if they really want to hunt the Red Canids. Woody, fake the walk down. Only one more kill, so at that point, I still do think it's a bit effective. As Red Canids up to 5. So for Sheep, have I seen the Falcons do pre-news? I have not, but I knew the first half of the Dupree news. But Falcons, I mean, yeah, sounds alright, to be fair. Sounds like a good choice. Zhao. Ooh, a double. Double for Zhao. Haunter. It's a nade. It's just against the Glocks. No, but yeah, of course, as we saw in EPL past season, we didn't see Dupree play with Preezy anymore. And it was pretty much just for the major, right? It was in terms of Danish teams where he'd probably be comfortable settling in. Preezy was his best choice, right? Otherwise, I'd say Heroic. But yeah, Preezy did have a spot open. And with Nikodos leaving, I mean, would Preezy have made the major with Nikodos? Probably. And yeah, Christu finally being signed after his short stint as the 5th of Mouse NXT. I mean, I'm also happy with that. Christu is an amazing player. And I think finally a team and a lot of the viewers have warmed up to him. Davidos, again with the walkout. Last time this was a one-tap by Knight. And let's see. Oh, half HP down already. It's Knight again on the entries. Entry fragging and being 14-7 is, it is something. Molotov down. Cross starts to happen. Hard Zhao has an angle to spot him. Knight moves on. Davideus has fallen away. It's going for the concussion peak, jump peak. Just bonking his head against the door sill. The door frame, I should say. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah. You're gonna need like a health checkup after peeking that angle. Brain damage. But will his aim still be on? Knight and Turtle, they're gonna be ready to double peek this. Will it be 1? Will it be 2 kills? Both players are half HP, so there should be something here for Davideus. It's 15 seconds. A smoke gets thrown in. Perfect timing, but it's only the 1. Matios trading from up in the vent. Knight is able to get the frag, but yet again the bomb is dropped in a position unrecoverable in a round lost. Red Canids still good on this. I mean, they aren't bad at all on Nuke, and they're proving it. But I think ODDIK with 4 have gotten their minimum. I think with 4 rounds on the board, they're not going to be all too worried. But hey, who knows? Matios finding Hard Zhao as the open. That's on the Galil actually. Where did that kill happen? I think over towards a ramp or something. It's can't really see it on the minimap. Oh no, it's all the way towards Mini. Destiny now holds that position. Davideus behind the red box as Nithon gets the equalization kill. And now, oh, they all jump right in front of him. Turtle. Oh no, Turtle shot his teammate on the turnaround. And Davideus, what a move into the flames. Oh, what a, I was gonna say quad kill, but Turtle turns around, shooting. Matios, who jumps right into his frame, and Davideus, what a smart peek at the end there. Knowing where his opponent would be, just, you're probably gonna peek out the other end. Nope. Davideus goes right into the flames. Nuff. I was gonna say lovely and nice. Nuff. A very nuff triple kill. Talking is very difficult. As you guys may have heard as well, my voice is a bit scrapey. That is mostly because of a lacrosse game I had yesterday. Lots of shouting. I lose my voice pretty much every time I play lacrosse. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're a goalie. If there's any other lacrosse players in here, you know what I mean. Right. Half number 2. It was a very good half. Not that much to analyze. Pretty much Red Canids just found the answers to ODDIK's aggression. ODDIK's momentum couldn't carry them much further with 2 slight mistakes on bomb placements. There have been more rounds in it for ODDIK. Yeah, certainly. But on the other way around, I mean, Red Canids could have been 9-3 as well. As Destiny and Knights getting the opening 2 frags for either squad. Woody is going to be at the bottom of the vent. Hard's out on the bomb side, watching the area where Ponter's going to come from. And Turtle coming in from the flank, getting his 3rd kill of the game. Now under pressure from Hardzao. Still, it's an equal game. Matios low HP, and now the kid is dropped in the heavens. Davideus suddenly on his own in a 1 versus 1. And Woody, he still has time. ODDIK, they went for this retake fast enough. And Woody is looking upwards. He knows that the kid isn't available anymore. Does Davideus know? Well, it wouldn't matter anyway. It's going to be a headshot, and the time was too late. Red Canids themselves on 9, and ODDIK have a decision to make here. I haven't seen them force much in these rounds this tournament, but will the pressure get to them? No. They will keep calm. They will buy 2 grenades with the 2 players that got those kills. As I don't know if my sound still goes through, but okay. I have a couple of well, we are back. Luckily, it happened in an eco round, and we didn't miss much. It's going to be the 1 kill. The bomb plant. Ponter can only get the thing. Matias with 1 more, but that shall be it. Hopefully, for you guys, the stream was all right. I had a bit of a lag on my end. Hopefully, that wasn't too bad for the round. Alrighty, double digits for the Red Canids, but we have seen, of course, well, just in a couple matches in the major today, that a 10-4 lead disappear. Well, not in the blink of an eye, but it can disappear in a comeback. And ODDIK certainly have an opportunity here. There is a big lack on util though, and those 2 Galils will have a bit of issue. Or will have no issue finding players without helmets. It's going to be double spray through the wall. Matios catching the smoke from his teammate. He's holding on to that. He doesn't want to... Oh, I say he's holding on to that right as he throws it out. Matios. Ooh, nice. Again on outside. And again, it's a kill and a half. Nithon damage. That nade is perfect. Running right to the dome, and Nithon spraying through the smoke is able to find him, stop him, mostly. There is already a bit of a push-up. Turtle is going to be in this corner. Hardzao and Turtle spot each other at the same time, but his advanced position is good for 1. And ODDIK, they are looking good to win 1 more. And long range, it's Ponter with the kill. Woody chiming in now. It's Destiny in a 1v4 and already on low health. Didn't really see him get past Matios there. And of course, he doesn't. Red Canids call an instant timeout. As the timeout goes by, let's see if Red Canids, because if they'll be able to crack the CT side a bit earlier. They're gonna go for a force buy, so hard pressed to find valuable setup or valuable information at that in this round. Maybe it'll come their way. And for ODDIK, well, you're now in the defense. Now everyone has to step up. You can't just rely on Knights. Although, well, he's on the outside, the most battled on area. Matthias on the ladder. We'll find Hardzao. Saw that through the X-ray. They're all past Knights. Matthias gonna find some more. Destiny gonna peek out wide. The AK spray not good for more than one. Venom Zero is able to take him down. Still, it is a bit of a rough situation here. Turtle, that is a great snap of the crosshair. Whoa, putting it into drift mode, but he does get taken out. Flat tire for Turtle. But his teammate is there to mend it. ODDIK on 6. And as I said, 10-4 comeback, not unlikely. And ODDIK, of course, it is their map pick. Both teams are very, very good on the CT side. Ooh, I think... Oh, no, it's just Knight getting himself a double frag. Triple already again. Well, Knight, for now, he has slowed down a bit. It's only the eco frag.
Counter-terrorists win.
10-7. A bit of a wasteful round. Well, I say wasteful round. ODDIK don't really leave any crumbs lying around there. 7-10. They have started cooking. And oh boy, that pan is hot. And I could have made a very good joke here, but I forgot a Brazilian dish. Matthias, though. It's the opener. Bonter with one more. Knight. They're all stuck. Complete timing collapse from the Red Canids exiting the bomb site. That Molotov just completely split them apart. Oppenheimer would be proud. As now Davideus is going to be fighting back on his own. It's thrown in. Ponter also goes down. Keep in mind, this is a 1v4. Davideus still has an opportunity here. FHP against Kits, against Util, and the bomb is down. You know, not the most ideal of circumstances, as we do have Wood walking into Hut now, so a bit more coverage on the... Oh, well, I say he's walking into Hut. It's Matthias in the rafters. And he floats, and Davideus stabs a couple of holes in that 4v1, but nothing too major, nothing that'll make a both sink. Knight on the outside, and Red Canids again. They are on just the pistols. Ponter, is he gonna pull the trigger through the smoke? Nah. They are going to get to the bottom bomb site very quickly. Matthias lining him up, though, and that's going to be enough to stop it. If he goes down instantly, yeah, there's a round. But hey, it's gonna be Hards out on his own.
Counter-terrorists win.
And that gap is gone. Well, there is still a gap, but just something you can barely get your finger in between. It's ODDIK on 9. On fire. They are continuing this streak. And I think Knight is going to be quite happy the rest of his team turned up. And I think the rest of his team are going to be very happy over the work that Knight did on the T side. As Destiny and Nethon, though, they do find the opening frags. And, ooh, ODDIK, they're getting aggressive. And they're getting forced into more aggression. Turtle, yeah, you get 1 frag now. But, well, okay, maybe 2. But Hope is going to be quite out of it. Nethon saw the head there, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Turtle didn't spot him in return. And all of a sudden, yeah, you get to 9, but Red Canids pull a round out of their back pocket. And the aggression from ODDIK does not pay off in the slightest. Red Canids, same as what ODDIK were doing in full gun runs, leaving leaving inside quite open, quite undefended. Most rounds, ODDIK wanted to go for a push, assumed that Red Canids would go for the full outside setup as is the most effective. The last gun round they went inside, it went horrible, and this one I think it's not gonna go great either. As already Hards out going in first, gets caught, and there's no opportunity to fight back. That was the reason ODDIK pushed into lobby last round. Mostly because they just thought, well, they shouldn't go inside anymore for a full A side take. It didn't work, so guess we'll just push for control and they'll go down. It costs ODDIK 1 round. Pretty much all they can bear. Red Canids on the verge of forcing overtime within 1 minute. We probably know. Slowly all their utils being wasted. On nothing much in particular. Those nades. I mean, yeah, you could have cleared ramp, but I find it surprising how little control there is over hell and over ramp, and doing nothing about it. Red Canids only could have gotten a great lurk in there. Nethon is able to trade. Davideus opening up the bomb side. A 2v3. The trades will continue with Woody with 1 up from the vents. Dun 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 dun. Da-da-dun. It is Matios getting himself a double and getting away with it. No witnesses left. I don't know what I think of the fact that I just made the Among Us sound noise whilst casting, but oh boy. Whilst, yeah. That I'll just let that live on its own. ODDIK on double digits now as well. Distracted by the players on bomb side. Very fun to trade. Very little time left. You need to clear the past. Well, you need to clear the bomb side if you want to go for a plant. And that is the reason that they did not check the vent. To answer some questions in the chat for you guys. They were focused on the bomb side. It was Woody that got the double kill. I wanted him out of there. Otherwise, you can't get to the bomb side at all. Ponter. Where are the gaps in the smoke? That was an intentional gap. Could have been, but either way, doesn't really work out the way they wanted it to. Ardzao and Matthias. Able to trade in. He's walking outside. Ooh, they needed to take some liberties while one man down. But now you're two men down. Liberties taketh and liberties taketh away. It's Ponter. I spoke that sentence wrong, by the way. But hey, we're not here for a grammatical test. Destiny and Davideus are in a whole nother test. 2v4. Peeked out wide. Davideus on his own. Can they rock him? Well, they will. Knights. Who else will put ODDIK shoulder to shoulder with the Red Canids? These two teams have enjoyed some very tight battles in this recent, I wouldn't call it an uprising of Brazilian CS yet. And I'm very happy with that because I remember way back when it was Furia still playing, we did start calling it an uprising. Like, oh, suddenly art, right? Oh, Brazilian CS is back. And it was a bit of a bubble and it burst, right? It wasn't good fundamentally in the scene and from the things that I'm seeing. And I mean, Furia has had a bit of a tough one, but Legacy surprising a lot of people, winning, well, surprising me as well, winning more than expected in the major. They are still in 1 and 2. Furia is also 1 and 2, but we have Imperial 2-1, beating Ents very close to Heroic. So yeah, I'm good with my Imperial pick. ODDIK going for another timeout. Really wanting to secure this. Matthias, oh, in the corner of the vent, getting himself, well, not a double, as it was Ponter getting the frag actually. Knights chiming in, and these upgraded pistols getting nowhere. That is something that happens in this round. Is we've seen one round, and it was a couple of deagles on the side of Red Canids, and then the rifle from Destiny. It was the single rifle from Destiny that won it. In all other rounds, for both sides, where we had these upgraded pistol setups, we've seen no trouble from the full buying team to deal with it. Like, no trouble at all. Which is something that you could feel two ways about. It's like, no, it's excitement, Eco Brown wins, but no, this is clean, disciplined CS, and ODDIK making the comeback all the way. 12 on the board. They are on map point first. Of course, it was expected after the start of the last one. But hey, they still need to get that one more game in there. Oh, and Pain is also doing pretty good, by the way. Pain is also doing good. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the results from Brazilian CS thus far. Of course, it is going to be the question, is any of the Brazilian CS teams going to make it to the top 8? Make it into the arena? That is going to be another problem. But we'll get there when we'll get there. Woody, I need to kill him outside. As Venom Zera goes down, ODDIK taking the first one. It's a walk outside again, and this time with the deep smokes. Turtle. And there's the smoke in his face, and we have the back position. Nithon clears Knight with the AWP. That was all the way back garage. And he wins a fight with an AWP. He could have been in every angle. Still, he wins it. Davideus. Now they pierce through into hell. You see the effect that has on a round. Yes, you lose the first man, but look at how much that control does to you. Ponter completely caught off guard. Ardzao finding Turtle. And a 2v4 now. Woody and Matthias are going to be in trouble. Red Canids will pull this into an OT. And for a map where both teams have had some good success, first map of a final, having an overtime is gonna be worth it, baby. We go 6 more rounds. There we go. Lots of people were hoping for it. I saw some early predictions of the OT. That's why there was a gap in the smoke, by the way. In a couple rounds back, it was ODDIK throwing that Molotov Ponter, finding an opener. Yet again, this time going on the duo aggressive. Turtle is there to support it. He's still lurking about. Matthias. Is, well, just some sprays through the smoke. Not gonna be too worried about that. Venom Zera shall be jumping up. Ponter going to be pushed. Let's see if the AWP. Ooh, he needs a very wide flick. That's the first. You saw the deformities due to the fisheye lens that they added now. Flashbang. That's not gonna connect. That's never gonna connect. It's the double op setup that will get the kills for ODDIK. They have the money for it now. Hardzao is gonna be a one-man floating island. It's 5 kills on the AWPs, and Knights will gladly switch that out for an AK. The ops have done their job. They think there will be double ops for the next round, but no way that they carry those over. They're gonna go for the AK on Knight. That is such a baller strategy. Oh, I do like that. I do very much enjoy that. Unless they heard it or saw it happen, right? With the death cam, with the end of round cam, but Ponter kill onto Nithon. There is a trade, the flick not connecting, the flashbang. Ponter still not hitting an Hardzao in the meantime. Oh no, that was already the first frag. Well, he does get taken down. Thought he got a second one there. Wasn't the case. Matthias finding one more frag. It's Venom Zera. Will get 1 kill. But now he's best used as bait for Davideus. Or Davideus is gonna bait himself. Oh, how many times do you hang something on your rod that fights back against a fish? Well, the red Canids will. But Turtle on this flank. And Ponter's gonna be close. Having Davideus, another frag. Ponter now on the AWP on the retake. What a flick from Davideus. And the headshot connects. Red Canids on 13. What a great round. And, well, you do have bait that fights back. It's gonna be the nade thrown on outside. Knights. They bring back the second AWP, thinking that should be the solution, but Venom Zera getting jiggy through the smoke. Turtle hiding. Wants to drop down. Nethon gets found. Ponter with one, and Matios also helping on outside. It's Destiny with one more kill in return, but this was an opening frag for Red Canids, and it doesn't look it. Davideus and Hardzao again in a two-man left clutch situation. Turtle having to pick both angles. Davideus. Oh my goodness! Davideus! Oh, overtime, unleashing something in this man. He is the top performer of this league thus far, and he's not looking to let that title go. It is a 2v2 again. And suddenly, it's only one smoke for Woody. Yeah, that can go to the bomb site, but can you even exit here? It's Hardzao. That's going to be very close range. Davideus holding the off angle. Woody will be finding the player close. Matios is able to trade onto him. And ODDIK. Ooh, he will find a 14th, but that came really, really close.
Counter-terrorists win.
It's going to be 14 to 13. We're going to have the advantage on ODDIK's side as they move over towards the T-bomb side. Or T-bomb side. Over towards the T side. Well, ODDIK yesterday did the same thing they did the last time they won this tournament. Last time against, I say, esports. It was the win. It was the W. Of the entire tournament, by the way. I kind of stuttered there, but yeah, they won the entire tournament. Red Canids won the edition before that, so we will have our first two-time winner guaranteed here in EPL Americas. Which team will it be? That's gonna be decided here. Venom Zero, spotted. Knight. Did go for the spray. Not really connecting. Well, connecting one bullet. Destiny and Hardzao are also on this A bomb site to protect. It's a very, very basic setup from Red Canids. Much detail as Venom Zera will get the peek out wide. Destiny is out in the open. Venom Zera has to use a smoke to protect himself. A flashbang to give himself more time, but ODDIK in the meantime have gone down the vent. But again, it's a 2v4. Davideus, this time you're on the other end, buddy. And he's gonna get one tapped. Well, tapped. Out of the round. Venom Zera still low. And Hardzao catches Matios. Now it needs to be a 1v3 first from Turtle. I've seen him clutch before, but this is looking a very difficult one. Red Canids. The differences are pretty much nowhere in these rounds. It's gonna be 14 to 14. And now ODDIK win a 2v4, and then Red Canids will win the other one. If that actually happens now, I'm gonna be quite sad. Oh man, I have closed the chat, by the way. I might. It hasn't been a bit of a big problem. Nah, you guys are behaving. You guys are being pretty nice. So yeah, 1.9k viewers, of course. People, the real fans are here now. And Turtle, can you open on the bomb side? Venom Zero is able to get there with the trade. Knight. Number one, ooh, Hardzao. He has this advanced position. One player on outside. Knight trading onto Davideus. Having ODDIK sort of at the gate of the A bomb. So they're going to drop down the vent again. Moves on outside. I mean, Ponter and Hardzao, they could just completely miss each other. Giving it the classic call like ships in the night. Both lightless, but Hardzao now spots it. The focus is formed. He knows at the start of this retake you want that advantage to be there for you. And now on that side it's Nithon with the kill onto Matios. Turtle couldn't do it. Woody is now in the position. Well, before I can even finish my sentence, it is Red Canids that take 15, that take the map point first. So finally they get their map point. They had a 10-4 lead and an 11-6 or what was it? 11-9 lead, and well, no map points yet. Here we are on the map points. Someone said I sound cute. Hello. You sound very cute as well. And then I should time. What up, boys? Final round going. Let's see. What would some of the decisions be? Full lobby for ODDIK. They didn't do this much. We haven't seen the outside walks yet, and Navideus again finding one more frag on the inside. Molotov thrown in. Navideus catching one more on the spray. Ponter going down. Matios does get the kill, and doesn't really matter much. Venom Zera finding Knight. That's the flick from Nithon. And by the looks of things, a 1v4 from Matios, who has had a good game here for ODDIK. 25 kills. It needs to be 29. But I don't think that is going to happen. A 1v4. Red Canids, they hold on. The dexterity was there. The resilience against the comeback. Their mental kept up. Their mental kept happy. And they take map numero uno. It is 16-14. And we have our first map winners. The first step towards the trophy is made. And it is by Red Canids. And well, the whole team played well on their CT side. Then they just scraped together what they needed to do on the T side. And then they just had enough time for their stars to start shining. And man, well, call them stars, call them light bulbs. It is shining anyways. And most of all, Davideus again, right? Again, he is the one to put up such a great performance. Let me get the stats. It is, well, stats are not updated yet. Perfect. There we go. Davideus, 26 kills. Knight, of course, we can't forget about him. Knight had such an amazing start to the game, starting with around 14 kills in 6 rounds. But as soon as they went over towards their CT side, I mean, yeah, their comeback came through. The other players started performing well, but you realize that Knight sort of slowing down, and especially what happened later on, ODDIK in OT on the T side, not going outside much, which did give them like 2 or 3 gun round wins in regulation. So that is something that I think in OT a bit of fear creeped in for ODDIK. Of course, I don't know the exact reasons, but that's my assumption because they went full outside a lot throughout their entire T side. Then they go to OT, seemingly have kind of forgot what they were doing on their strategy, sticking around inside a lot, letting them get those frags, get away with those tight angle peaks. Whilst on outside, you can trade a bit more efficiently if you throw those smokes, right? You have very isolated peaking angles. Further analysis, I'd like to do it. I just don't really have the time for it. So we're going to head off for a quick break. Next map, it will be, I should have remembered, it will be Overpass, picked by Red Canids, but we know how close these teams lie to each other. So it's going to be a tight one. We'll see each other in Germany on Overpass. welcome back, everybody. It is map number 2, of course, in this final. And we do have the pistol round starting off. Nithon has lost his pistol. There it is. And Davideus not touching his mouse just yet. Ooh, it's going to be a push from ODDIK. It's going to be Destiny being aware of the possibility. And now, 3-player very high up. We have the really, a deep comp presence as well from Ponter with those dualies. It's close range now. Knight gets taken out. Suddenly you see the retreat towards toilets. It is what you expect. As now they start to clear out party and middle. Although Woody, he's going to move forward. This is going to be dangerous. Hardzao gets spotted, but not before he takes down Turtle. Woody now with a second and a third. Destiny is able to trade, so it's still a 2v2. Woody has made this round a possibility for the CTs of ODDIK. Ponter's going to ponder. Where will that bomb carrier be? Will the footsteps be cued at this range? Now they will. With the peek in, Destiny will get himself a second kill. It's Matios on his own. And look at how far his rotate is going. He's all the way on the T exit towards Fountain. Maybe taking a bit of a sip of water. Refreshing himself. But, oh, this positioning con is gross, nasty, dirty, horrible, grotesque. It is every single thing above. It is the kill coming through. Red Canids, they do take the pistol. I've seen ODDIK and Kase both in this tournament go for a force buy in this situation, but they don't do it this time. And Red Canids seemingly aware. Well, sort of a 50-50. Why? But they have all bought rifles. That might become a problem in the next round, though. There is a flashbang thrown. Long range, Galil spray. It's, well, after the first 20 bullets, if you're still accurate. Chapeau. That is compliment worthy. Hardzao. Stand a bit closer range. Throws a can straight to the chest of Turtle. Throwing the Galil away. Maybe he'll be able to survive here, but if he goes down, that's 2 Galils to be picked up. And, well, there you go. That's a 3rd kill from Knight. It's a 2v2, of which I don't really know if ODDIK would want to go for this. I don't think they do, but you got 2 rifles. I mean, 2 rifles, 3 kills, about as good as you can get it in a full eco on the CT side. And there we go. So Woody is gonna get closer, looking for some exit frags. Actually, both are. Oh boy, Nithon, I think on his own sort of made it a bit of a problem. Woody gets 1 kill, and I think it's time to get away. Now Turtle standing in. Oh, wow. All the kills coming through. And Turtle, if he survives, there's an AK to be picked up even. Woody does go down, but the AK saved as Turtle is the last remaining. Survival of the fittest, and that shell's hard enough to survive a bomb blast. It's to round number 3 we go, and all the advantages of winning a pistol have pretty much dissipated for the Red Canids. ODDIK have done very, very well. That full eco. Turtle, because he saved that rifle, has even managed to buy a kit, something that is quite the luxury in rounds like this. You don't often see it in the first full gun round for the CTs. Close position towards toilets. That's Knight. Haunter with that AWP finding the first frag. And now Knight, he is still within the lines of the red Canids. As he's a wolf in dog clothing. Ooh, the flick missed from Ponter. And Hardzao and Destiny suddenly start to make a game of this. But Matios, with that picked up AWP, finds another kill. And only alive is Hardzao. And he's going to be standing right out in the open. Matios getting himself triple kill. And ODDIK, they win pretty much as soon as you can expect after losing a pistol. Now Ponter is going to go aggressive. There's no money left for the red Canids. This is a full force, and it's only Deagles and Tech 9s. That is not a good look. But maybe the red Canids can do some damage here. The money for the CT is still not built up splendidly as well, so... Alright, nothing is decided yet in the momentum game. Maybe Ponter with the ODDIK. Oh, Jesus, why do you turn your back there, Ponter? Oh, first shot fired, nade thrown in, and now Red Canids are quite close to the bomb site, but they are going to be slow enough for the rotates to come in, while the rotates might not even be needed, as Ponter and Knight are going to be in the bomb site, still holding on nicely. Knight walks into the flashbang of his teammate, but that's pretty much going to be the only mistake that ODDIK make in this round, as everyone stays alive, and that is certain. The momentum on the side of ODDIK now. I had to hydrate myself there. This is a fake game. John Doda. I'm used to better of you, man. Those comments are below you, my man. It's Knight has them running on long. It's a frantic crosshair movement, but hey, who cares if you get the double kill? Well, it's a Glock that does take him down, so no 2 clean rounds in a row. But if they keep it at 1 rifle, that should be okay. Nithon spotted by Ponter, and Turtle already has the final kill, so that round very quick. ODDIK on 3, and the money starting to build up now a bit. You miss Cash and Cobble. I do too, my man. Well, Cobble wasn't as good as people remember it for. Like, yeah, there were some very hype games on Cobble, but they were few and far between. It's a bit of selective memory with Cobble, but Venom Zera finding Turtle as Woody doesn't decide to go for a peek. Oh wait. Where did that kill came through? Oh my goodness, Knight pushing on his own into playground. Ooh, one of the open vulnerabilities of CT aggression is you're gonna be so damn alone. And Knight, no support. Trusting himself in the 1v1 battle, but if you're the one pushing, you're at a disadvantage. Destiny was ready for it, waiting. And now gonna be a 5 versus 3. None of the CTs spotted Davideus. I think. Ooh, oh, Nithon does go down, and Red Canids seemingly haven't picked a site yet. That's the bomb dropped. At 40 seconds left, it gets picked up. Red Canids, they still have enough time, but a decision needs to be made. And it needs to be made quite soon. As we did have Ponter rotating off the bomb site, leaving it open now for the taking. Moving upwards. If Ponter gets a quick opening kill here, there might be something, but he's unscoped, so sound cue will have to be made again, and Davideus will find Ponter exiting bank. Well, and it's Davideus that does the cashing in. Remaining players falling away as they do have 2 AKs. Red Canids keeping it close again on the T side. And that already is a very good one. I mean, past 2 times these teams played each other on Overpass. Both for a Red Canids win. So ODDIK, as of recently, well, in the recent 3 games, only managed to beat Red Canids when, in theory, it really mattered. And that was in the RMR. In the RMR Americas. Overpass. There was also a win for Red Canids. It was 13-6. Then they played each other in the upper final. This tournament was a 13-5 for Red Canids. It was a very close battle on Anubis. That's why ODDIK this time went for Nuke. They got exactly 1 more round than they had on Anubis. It was 16-13 and 16-14 today as Davideus. That's a... Wow. I was going to curse there on that peak as Matios is able to hold on nicely. Well, the entry frags are there, but nothing tangible really commencing throughout that take. As Knights, Hardzow walking right into him. Good crosshair placement for the 2 angles that he could have been peeked from. The sneak with the trade again. Ponter, oh, he only gets the tag. That could be dangerous. As the second shot also does not finish him off. At least it's the information spotted. There's still 50 seconds left. I mean, Red Canids, if they're really ballsy, they can just walk down. Walk down the stairs. Go towards the B bomb site. They don't. Ponter and Matios coming in from toilets. Both the same angle. Some practice for the T side already. Oh, if Nithon just jumped a bit earlier or a bit higher, and he would have been caught. Matios, that's a great peek on towards Destiny. And now holding off the flank. I think maybe Ponter did spot a couple of pixels going in. And now both peeking bank. Nithon can do nothing. As the snake is tamed. ODDIK winning a round back, and this has been a very exciting start to the game with all these rounds going back and forth. I like it. What's up, Sheep? What's up, HK? What's up? Now, I do think I have a feeling we're gonna be in for a new map in the upcoming round or upcoming tournaments. Sorry, I just saw something funny in the chat. Thank you, Corey. Turtle finding 1 kill through the smoke. Ponter as well. Is gonna be the man down situation this time for the Red Canids. It's a good start to the round. Still a lot of time left. Let's see what should be possible here. Pretty much only from a mistake from ODDIK. I mean, Red Canids, they aren't really close together. Well, that's Destiny. Ooh, Destiny's taking it upon himself. Ooh, telling name stuff. Is now Matios. Oh, he's gonna be peaked as well. Davide is finding one more. And that's gonna be a 3v1. Davide is listening for the sound, for the footsteps. Turtle is down below. And that's a 1v3 all of a sudden, and it's all by Destiny's hand. Turtle will take Davideus down, but now they know exactly where it's coming from, and there's no way that they'll be able to get this clutch. Missed you, bro. Where have I been? I've been busy, man. I've been busy. Next season as well. Oh man, it's all mixed up. As Nithon does find the shot long range onto Turtle. And that's his first, actually. His first of the game. Woohoo! There we go. Now, I've been busy, and I'm busy upcoming tournament role as well. But hopefully after that, I can get a lot more games in. I have a couple of days extra that I cannot cast now. I moved some times around on my other work. My other work, pretty much every time I was going to like 1 a.m. and having that every single weekend. Weekends in which I'm already busy, it wasn't really the vibe. So, started my work a bit earlier. Result is, I have a couple of less days available to cast in the morning. But hey, I gotta make some sacrifices. I was like living on average 5 hours of sleep every weekend. Why'd you laugh at my message? Because I can still see it. And I mostly laughed about the fact that you changed it and then again sent the message. That was the funniest part. Well, enough yapping from the yapper. Jeez, there's a cough. There we go. We're all good. It's gonna be the force buy from ODDIK. And Matios, oh, look at that X-ray. Look at where he's at. Oh, the minimap. He's on the flank already. Nithon, though. Peeking it with a P250. Matios is going to go down. So now ODDIK is at the disadvantage. Woody going to be peppered down to half. Seasons, well, Haunter with 1 kill, and the nade works in the advantage of Destiny. And there's a 2v4. Yes, it's the 2 rifles surviving, but Haunter's already low. Let's get 1 more frag, and he's able to escape the repeak. Well, the instant repeak. Knights and Haunter. What would you do here? Well, probably just go and save, as there isn't really much you can do in a 2v3 retake. Money situation suggests the save would be the better option. And Red Canids, they're gonna take 5, and if those rifles can't get going in the next round, they're 6 rounds on the T side. That is that's gonna be pretty sneaky. SpongeWolf can't help but peek at the live score. It's okay if you look at the live score. I don't care, just don't post it in chat. Like, I completely understand that you're looking at the live score. That is completely human. I'm not gonna judge at all. I'd probably do the same. But yeah, just don't share it. Then you're all good. Then we're all homies here. ODDIK taking a timeout, and really not looking good for them on this CT side. Reckon needs they've been playing it, man. Individual performance is good enough to be round decisive. Guys, what is the meaning of impeccable? It is a compliment term. If something is impeccable, It means that there is, well, nothing to peck, literally. And it sort of means that there's nothing you can critique something on. Like, there isn't something you can critique it on. So, if you have an impeccable round, you, for example, play perfect, have 3-4 kills. Hardzao gonna be moving through the smoke, and that's a lot of early ground for him. As boink, boink, Destiny taking out Matios. As Davideus finding some more kills. He's having a joyous time in the server thus far in this final. And we have Knights of Ponter again left alive. Will they really carry those 2 rifles over for 2 more rounds? Well, they will. Well, hey, upgrade to the AK. Why not? They're going to take that without question. Without much else. They are going to be pushed, though. Knight. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Venom 0. Oop. Oop. Are they really going to be pushing as a CT here? They're so close together. I don't, like... There's probably some sound cues made. But,
Terrorists win.
Footsteps coming through. 6 rounds on the board on the T side of Overpass. ODDIK, they're not gonna have an easy time. Absolutely not. They don't have the best win percentage on Overpass. Well, they do against every other team except Red Canids. They have a 100% win rate. Well, in 2 games, but against teams that are not Red Canids. And they've lost all 3 in the recent matchups on this map. Their T-side round win percentage sitting on a lowly 30%, well, 34.8 to be exact, but what does that exactness have to do if the numbers are that tiny? It's going to be 2 frags from Turtle on the return, as the 2 openers had already come through. Turtle trading on the peaks into water, and Knight finds Hardzao. So that round could have gone out of hand. Effectively, it's a 3v5, yes, but within the trades, it's Turtle that finds the 2 kills. Venom 0 is going to be on his own with the B-O-M-B. M to the B. Jesus, that voice crack. M to the B. Or something. Venom 0 is going to go for this. I mean, they have the money. Might as well try and either get some more kills or, hey, who knows? Maybe even a round win. Turtle spotted, and Matios gets the dinks very quickly in succession. 5-6, yes, ODDIK are winning some rounds, and if they win the next one, they will slightly increase their CT side round win percentage, which is currently sitting on a close by 49.2%. If they win it now, the upcoming, it's going to go to 50 for 1 more game. But hey, is that really going to matter? We'll see. As Red Canids, they have put themselves on pole position for this race. Consider the last lap qualifying. Pole position with the best tires, and Venom 0 gets a good start, revving that Red Canids engine as the entries are going to be following Davideus in right now. Destiny and Venom 0 keeping it spread out, and we have Destiny holding the back line, and Knight, I should say, is the only one left standing. And, well, on this half, the sun has already gone down. The nightlight is on, but I think sleep has ended. Knight will have himself another opportunity, though. Hey, maybe this party goes on after sundown, but Nithon crashes it out. It's gonna be 7 on the board for Canids. What are you doing, man? It's gonna be 7 on the board for the Red Canids. Knights and Matios have kept up. If you look at like the kill counts, it's like, yeah, ODDIK have been saving a bunch. That's why Red Canids don't have more kills on the board. But if you look at that, the score could have been either way. Right, T side hasn't been good for ODDIK in the past. Maybe. Back up because I was banned? Jesus. That's a that's a long list, my guy. Well, let's see. This round starting. Finally, we have, of course, several sheep trademarked. Dual duties! Back in the server as we have Destiny and Hardzao, who already take those first opening 2 kills. As Metios Ponter. Oh, wow. Those are a couple of great frags, Ponter. Has the bomb site to his own Davideus. And a 1v3. Hasn't been spotted yet. Well, spotted now. Knows the angles he has to fight. Still a 3rd player unbeknownst to, well, pretty much the top guy of the Canids. The top dog, as you could call it. But it's Ponter with 11 kills on the board. Six to 7. It is a pistol round win. It's exactly what they needed to do. But this round is going to be surprisingly telling, right? What we saw ODDIK do was actually get quite a good result in this round, because both Seaside pistols have been won. So there is a lot of comparison we can make in terms of these of the starts of both halves. And ODDIK, they managed to get a good bit of pressure on the Red Canids early on in the half. I don't know if Red Canids will be able to do the same, as we have everything set up. And it's a unicorn bomb plant. No one shot at each other yet. Can we get a full unicorn round? Oh, I haven't had that in so long. I think we will. No damage. Not even a shot fired, I think. I'm pretty sure not even a single bullet got fired in this round. And it's finished. Damage done by the bomb, creating some slight imperfections, but oh boy, we have a beautiful unicorn frolicking through the Brazilian landscape. Wow. Hey, appreciate the tiny things in life, right? Like my pee-pee and unicorn rounds. Ah, boy. Oh, that's oh man, I find that unreasonably fun. Having a unicorn round. Well, gonna be the boost over. The flash is good. Matios does get in, but the dinks don't go his way. Davideus sitting on 8 HP. And catching a dink onto Knights running through Con. So even some more damage out of the low HP player. People are somewhat realizing what I'm saying. Well, it's, you know, Turtle. We'll just go on. Turtle getting another opener. Nethon, that's a very adamant trade. He was moving forward very quick. We didn't see it on screen. We did see it on the minimap. Venom Zera be jumping in a way that won't make a sound cue, but he's still going to be under pressure. Yeah, it's a 3v4, but the bomb site could still be falling, but Venom Zera is going to be holding his own. Davideus will get another one on the kill. Davideus an 8 HP since the start to the end. He stays alive together with 3 of his teammates. Red Canids see an 8th. We've had 3 rounds now in the half. That means ODDIK has won 2, lost 1. There's still somewhat of an advantage over their regular score, but Hardzao already catching the first. And there was a bit of bonus round in the last, but we're on the same amount of Galils this time. Another push from Hardzao. He's gonna get another great frag. You just see the comfort that Red Canids have on this map. It's Matthias that does find a trade, but look at the damage done. Similar situation to the last round. It's a 3v4. Yeah, there's map control for the T side, but not a lot, and just don't really feel the confidence in these moves from ODDIK. Not in the same way you see it on the Red Canids side. Right, that walkout, that 3v5 that they won, a perfect example of Destiny just feeling comfortable on the map. Yeah, he's on 15 kills, he's feeling it. But him getting a triple kill, just walking out on A, just finding those timings, finding those tiny bits on the angles where you can isolate those 1v1s. That type of stuff, that is something that just comes with comfort on a map. And that's why map picks exist. It's gonna be Red Canids on 9.
Counter-terrorists win.
7-9 is the score. ODDIK, yeah, they saved some weapons, but let's see if they can do something. There is about one possibility. It's going to be very difficult throwing a fake, and baiting out the util, of course, carries its own threats, because you don't have the util for yourself. Baiting out the util of the CTs means exposing yourself. Not in that way, you dirty pervs. No, exposing yourself as in peeking out. No, also not peeking. It's just... why has this suddenly become so difficult to avoid innuendos? It's going to be a peek out wide from Hardzao. Of course, Red Canids know that they have the util advantage, and, well, ODDIK, they haven't really been savory with it. They have pretty much nothing left. It's a molly and a flash. Well, that molly's gone now too. Into a disappointingly useless position. Ponter gets the first, but Hardzao is there with the trade. Venom Zera dropping some more util. I think Matthias just got past. No, barrel spotted. Venom Zera getting the frag, and again it's a 3v4. 3 times in a row now, this is where we ended up. Davideus tucked into the corner, catching one, catching the second. And Destiny chimed in with the second to last. Double digits, and it's just... It's just red Canids. It's all red Canids. ODDIK is doing exactly what the CTs want them to do. It is full control over the server. It's difficult to make someone play your CS when you're on the CT side in this game. Of course, Overpass is a CT-sided map for a reason. So, of course, it is going to be a bit exacerbated. Exacerbate? I think that's the correct word. It's hard out. It's going to be standing close range. Pretty much no threat from the Deagles, I reckon. I mean, it's these types of rounds where you're... Yeah, where you're sort of looking at, like, what... Will there be pressure from ODDIK in a round like this? Well, your answer at home should be no, because that is the logical answer. And maybe you can be surprised. Turtle finding one, but the damage coming through, and now there is only one alive. And Davideus getting his 4K, by the way. What? 4K shooting through the body of his teammate to get the kill. (11-7), of course, with the Deagles, you don't expect much. But in this round, what shall we see? We haven't seen many changes in terms of momentum. Not as much as we saw on Nuke. Nuke was such a fun back and forth affair, and this has just mostly been ODDIK clinging on to the map. Knight's entry frags would have worked so well on the T side of Nuke. Just haven't really been able to get going. Maybe in this round. Well, it's gonna be Turtle finding the first. That's Nathan on the AWP going down. That's a very sharp shot. Matios finding one more. Turtle with a great kill, and with the opener, you suddenly see ODDIK. They just don't have the depth, but if the plan initially works, they can still play some damn good CS, as it's all trades, it's all peaks. Davideus in a 1v5. And he goes down long range. And yeah, that is such a shining example of a good team that are on a map that they're uncomfortable on. Especially on the T side. As soon as that opening pick comes in, everything falls into place. Peek, 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 boom, boom, boom. Clean round. If they don't get that first pick, there's no backup plan. There's no real on-the-fly knowledge for ODDIK to fall back on this map. Not as much as Red Canids had, right? Red Canids, if you go down 4v5, 3v5, you saw that they had a plan. And that is the freedom you have in such a game. So ODDIK need to make these plans work, and that will be a good start. Matios unable to trade. But I still have a feeling ODDIK are where they want to be. Where do they want to go? Well, possibly to B. You still have to line up two players outside of Monster. The bomb is on the back of the op holding long. Which, yeah. couldn't be dangerous at all. In a 4v4, of course, usually the advantage is on the T side, and there are still 2 grenades left. Will the decision be, do we throw the nades before the side take? Possibility of taking down Venom Zera exists there. Molotov's going to go towards his position. Is he going to be able to escape? No, but Davideus, and now Hardzao has rotated in, so a 2 versus 3. Hardzao Earlier on the bomb side, ODDIK waited too long. This spray is chaotic from Woody. Has, oh my goodness, so much damage, but no kills. It's 11 seconds. The flank is coming in. There's no way they can get the bomb down now. Because it's 5 and 4. They need to find this kill. Nithon, he's in the sandbags position, hiding to let the time go down, and even takes out the AWP. Oh my goodness. Woody, the sharpness just isn't there. The sprays twice, lacking a single bullet. Tiny margins. But it is what you need to have, especially when you're on the T side against Red Canids. Well, map point. They're still against AKs. The CT money is not good anyway. I mean, it was going to be broken, but, well, Woody taking some revenge on his own mishaps. Getting a kill in return. Nearly taken out Venom Zero, who's moved out of the way. Spotted moving away. As we will have Knight coming into the bomb site. It's a 2 versus 2. And, ooh, Turtle actually gets one more. Well, ODDIK may have an option to stay alive for much longer, but Hard Zhao, oh, catches the dink, and he's gonna jump on the box. We have our winners, and it is Red Canids, who twice in this tournament managed to take down their America's Armor rivals. It is ODDIK falling second, and Red Canids will become our first double EPL Americas Series victors. Congratulations to them. They played an amazing game. And it is, yeah, on Nuke, it got decided. And I think a lot of people knew that that was going to be very impactful in this best of 3. It was that Nuke map. And the individual skill from Red Canids is enough to keep them alive, right? It is enough to be that sort of electric shock that you get to your chest to sort of keep breathing in these types of games, in these halves even, right? It's not necessarily that with some 3v5 rounds or with some clutches that you win every map, but you give yourself more chances, and that is something that is very valuable. And we saw it now, right? The 3v5, ODDIK, in my opinion, we're putting in a very, very good CT side. They did sort of get lured into that kind of back and forth play, which is always dangerous for the CT side. But in the gun rounds, all their setups looked pretty damn good. But then you have Red Canids just winning some of those rounds all by just straight up skill, straight up experience on the map. And you saw that ODDIK just sort of had to settle in on the T side. When you're 7-5 down at the start, well, it was 7-7 at one point, but when you go like 10-7 down, there isn't really any time to get comfortable. And we saw that. We saw that happening. Congratulations to Red Canids. They played an amazing game. Davideus has been on fire all season, so it's no surprise that he is one of the players that will absolutely carry throughout the first map when it's most necessary. And hey, that is going to be the game. So yeah, thank you guys all very, very much for watching. We've had a quick one. It's been 2-0. It's been, well, after a delay, but hey, we're still had an amazing game. Red Canids are going to be the winners, and hopefully next up when we have an America season, maybe when the RMRs are done, we can be back to 16 teams. That would be something that I'd gladly wish. But hey, we'll see. Next time you're going to see me, it will probably be in the European Pro League second division season. I have lost count of the number that we're at. So yeah, that is going to start in 2 days, and it's going to be super exciting. Two things I want to say before we leave off. My pick'ems are still good, and if your pick'ems are already filled, that and yeah, no. See you, see you guys on the next stream for EPL. Thank you guys very much for watching, and hit us with the follow. Hit us with the follow, by the way, on the stream because we had to move channels. So follow this channel, and we'll see each other next time. Thank you very much for watching. Congratulations to the Red Canids.